Hold on, I'm almost there. You know, this is a lot lighter than I thought it would be, but we're gonna put this right here. I am cut off right now. How does that look? All right, how we looking? We looking good? How's the height of this? Yeah, I tried my best. All right, whatever. YouTube, what is going on? It is your boy Keezy. It ain't easy being Keezy, and in today's video, we are talking about flannels. Obviously, I brought a whole bunch of flannels here. What else will we be talking about? I've had quite a few people ask me. When I say quite a few, it's like 5 or 6 people that have been asking me about a flannels video. I didn't even realize how many flannels I've accumulated over the past 1.5 to 2 years. And some of these are like not all flannel jackets, but we'll talk about that in a second. So basically this video will be like my full review on every single flannel I own that is worth talking about. So with all that being said, let's talk about it. Okay, so I'm not going to go in any particular order. When I mean order, I mean by like order by brand name or sizing, I guess. They're not all the same size, but some of them are oversized. Some of them are like kind of more of a true to size fit, I guess is the best explanation for it. I'll just go in order from this one to the end there, and hopefully that will work. Alright, so the first flannel we got up is actually by Noquel. Noquel is a San Jose brand name out here in Northern California. I will try my best to link their website down below here. You can check them out. Every time I go there, which is not a lot, I end up going there like maybe once every like 6 months or something like that. But they're at the Valley Fair Mall, and they happen to have a good amount of like different colored flannels, but all in this pattern. So this pattern is, I kind of call this like the workwear pattern, I guess you can say. And I think these came out to like 40 bucks or 50 bucks in total when I bought it. But they have like a green, they got a blue, they got the orange. I wish they did a black and white. If they did a black and white, that would be plush. That's the only thing I don't have in this collection. And what I love the most about this flannel is that on the side here, the side of it kind of has like this little V-cut on the side. Not all flannels kind of come with that V-cut, and flannels need that. A lot of them need that. It's a little more exaggerated on this one compared to the others, and that's the reason why I like this one. Also, I never owned an orange flannel until now, of course, owning this one. Oh, also, I think on camera, this is looking like a orange and black. It's actually orange and like a dark blue. But it's so dark blue that you can't tell, which is cool, because then when the sun hits it, it's like blue-ish, like dark blue. But when it's darker, it kind of has more of like the orange tones to it, more orange hits. Anyways, enough talk about this one. Let's go ahead and move on to the next flannel. Okay, next one up I got is, this is one of my favorite, more accessible. This is actually from Zara. I really like this one. You know, why don't I wear this? Put this on. It's actually kind of cold in here anyway. What it looks like. And this is not even buttoned. I do prefer to wear this flannel with more white more than like black colors. I think it pops a lot more. It's more of like summery colors or whatever. I do also love to like roll up the sleeves in this. Jesus Christ. In this like flannel collection, I hate to use the word collection for this because I don't really collect. I just happen to see certain patterns that I like, and I end up just kind of like buying them. I will say Zara from time to time has this particular material and also this particular pattern in different colors. They don't always make the same colors though, but they make some good ones. They ended up coming out with this in like a white color one, or like a beigeish like skin tone colored one with a little bit of like red hits, and then they also made a green one, a green, black, and like a little bit of yellow or something like that. I passed on those ones. This was the first one that I saw almost a year ago, maybe a little bit longer. I can't remember how long ago it was now. But I still love it to this day. You know, it's definitely in rotation when it comes to the rest of these flannels. Again, goes more with, I mean, what I'm wearing here, it looks kind of funny with like black, like all black, because it doesn't really make this pop the way it should. It kind of looks a little bit more cholo than it does instead of having like white underneath. Or maybe if I layered it with like a gray hoodie or something like that, it would be kind of a little bit better. But then also price. I bought this, I think, you know what's funny, Zara, when it comes to some of their flannels, they're a little bit more expensive. It was like 45 bucks, I think. And maybe even went on sale, but I think by the time it hits the sale rack, you're not gonna find your size. Like, they end up being like $10, but you get like the extra smalls and like the 4XLs. So I saw it like 4 times and I'm like, you know what? Enough looking at this, enough trying it on, just buy it. which I did. Still very happy about this, still wear it today. Next flannel. Okay, next flannel we got up is a Polo Ralph Lauren flannel. But this is one of my only, I think I only have 2 green flannels, and this is one of them. I would say this has a lot more green tone to it. Let me see if you can see that in the camera there. But very fitted, very fitted size. I think I wear a medium in this actually, in Polo. So I don't buy a lot of Polo, and I was at Great Mall though, and if anyone knows Great Mall is kind of like an outlet mall, and they do have a Polo store there. I think every November, October or November, try your best to go straight to the Polo outlet store because they come out with a just like a batch of flannels. It's like usually like 6 or 7 flannels that they come out with in like different colors, and this happened to be one of them. And I saw this flannel. They're expensive, they're not very cheap. This thing on sale was like $75 to almost $80. I think retail they're like $109, so almost over 110 bucks plus tax and all that stuff out the door. But I saw it and I'm like, hey, this actually looks kind of nice. And that's what it kind of became. And then this was the first one I bought out of this whole bunch that I'm going to be talking about today. But fits really nice. Yeah, the sleeves are a little bit tighter and a little bit more slim cut when it comes to Polo. If you've tried Polo on before, it is what it is. Quality is on point with Polo. Don't really need to say much more about it. So anyways, let's talk about the next flannel. No! Okay, next flannel we got up is by Uniqlo. I don't know which one it is. Potato, same thing. This is a yellow one. I bought this because I don't have a yellow one. And I saw it and I was just kind of itching to buy a new flannel at the time. Walked straight into Uniqlo and I saw this. As we know, almost all year round, Uniqlo has like at least like 6, not even 6, like 10 different flannel patterns. The only drawback to buying this brand flannels from Uniqlo is that you see everybody wear them. Like if you want to wear it and wear it where no one else is wearing the same flannel as you, I would buy it and then wait like a year and a half. And then you probably won't see anybody wearing the same flannel as you. How long ago I bought this, I have no idea. It might have been like 6 months ago now, 4 months ago. It's a nice flannel, don't get me wrong. It goes, this is like a, you know what this is? Just to like off the top of my head, this really looks like people that wear like Jordan 1s like every day. Like this is like a Jordan 1 man's flannel. Yeah, it just screams that, but it kind of depends what you wear it with. It does go really good with like a gray hoodie too sometimes, which I have an example of that. Hold on. Like this. Hold on. Shout out to Uniform Studios for sending me this gray hoodie here. This is kind of like a cropped gray hoodie, but I wore this flannel also the same time that the Nike sneakers app had asked me to do a little segment on the app itself. And I wore something very similar to this, but again, I'm just kind of wearing a little bit of gray, and I will try to model it elsewhere. But I think this look is pretty nice. It's like very casual, like, you know, just kind of going out, doing what you got to do, running your errands, but at the same time, you got your little flannel underneath, something on top to layer it. Looks really cool. Next flannel. If anybody happened to watch my last unboxing in January, February. This is an item that I was super happy about buying, and if I can even get it on. This is the Balenciaga Cacoon jacket. Love this jacket. On camera, it's not that flashy because maybe of like not wearing a white shirt underneath or whatever, but in person, when you look in the mirror, the only drawback is that I can't wear this all the time, right? I mean, it looks like something you could wear all the time, but it's like, I feel like when I wear this, I'm dressing up because one, it was kind of on the pricier side. Also, it's really big. It's really like, not, I wouldn't say boxy. Again, it's like, think of like cocoon shape. It's kind of like more so a cocoon shape type jacket. But it's very, very poofy. This is the same jacket that was seen by A$AP Rocky. I think even Justin Bieber. I don't even want to mention his name, but he also has worn it too. A couple other celebrities have also worn this jacket. I think Kanye. I did buy it for those reasons. I saw them wear it first. I saw A$AP wearing it. I'm like, that's a pretty dope flannel. Where the hell do you get that? Found out it was Balenciaga. Ended up getting this on Grailed for a pretty penny that I'm probably not going to say the price. Yeah, this is like a size small. They run huge. They run massive. But what I do like about this is that I can wear a lot of darker colors. It's a mix between darker colors and lighter colors. I could definitely wear this with some like, you know, blue jeans or something. I'm gonna give you an example. I can wear it with something like this. These are my John Elliott Cast 2 pants. Kind of just, you know, your basic blue wash, but it's a lot lighter. But you see how the contrast looks really, really good with this type of flannel, and then this color, it looks really nice. And then like maybe some like white shoes, maybe some like flatter shoes, maybe like an Air Force of Bapesta would go really good with this as well. So it's like, you know, this flannel is special. It is kind of hard to find. I think the only place you're probably gonna try to find it is Grailed or eBay. Balenciaga is not even on sale anymore. So, but again, it's like dress up, not dress up, like fancy, not fancy, casual, not casual at the same time. Complicated jacket, but I love it. Okay, next item. Don't have too many left, guys. You know what, I'm not gonna talk about this one next because it almost looks like the last one, but I'll talk about it anyway. So, this is another polo flannel that I bought, of course, at the Polo outlet. I don't really need to tell you much more about this one, but I just like that it's like green and blue. So this is another one where once it's daytime and like the sun hits it a lot, you can see a lot more of the blue tones, but when it's darker, it almost looks black. Like on camera, I don't know how it's looking exactly, but maybe you can see the green. But usually when it's darker, you see more of the green colors. And then when it's lighter, you see a lot more of like blue and green. Kind of has that contrast there. Another one that I didn't talk about with the rest of them, but it doesn't have pockets. I don't always like my flannels to have pockets on them. I actually prefer them not to have pockets at all because I like to see the pattern just flat out from top to bottom. It's just a personal preference. I don't know why. But this one, if this one happened to have pockets, I wouldn't have bought it for sure. But it doesn't. Again, Polo, good quality stuff. Let's move on to the next one. I think the better question is, how many flannels is enough flannels? Here, I'm gonna wear it and then I'm gonna show you something real quick. So the Balenciaga flannel Cacoon jacket, and I know this is not really a flannel, but it's like a flannel jacket. Anyways, it has a flannel pattern, but these are almost similar. Wait, maybe not on camera. Yeah, I guess pretty different on camera. But at times, I feel as if the one I'm wearing feels like this. This one is a little bit brighter. It has a little bit brighter tones to it because of the infrared colors that they put on there. But I like it a lot. So this is from Uniqlo as well. They happened to make like 2 or 3 of these that looked like almost identical, except like a couple tones off, and it was like from season to season. So I fit a size large, and I'll try my best to put my specs somewhere on this video, and if I don't, then comment below. But this is a size large. Large fits great. Medium's like a little bit too tight. Summer colors, maybe, I guess. Lighter colors, but darker colors also work too. I just burped. I promise you we're almost done. You see how empty this rack is getting? For those 6 people who kept asking about this video, I better see a comment from y'all, because this is much awaited. Okay, so this next item we got up is a Zara flannel, another Zara flannel. Except it's a flannel pattern, but it's actually a flannel jacket. And this is one of my first flannel jackets that I've ever bought from them. I bought this because I wanted to end up tailoring it, and I'll show you right now. See the side of this? It dips down on the back. Wait, right there. You see that little dip down right there? It doesn't really dip in the front. And what I wanted to do, like my initial idea of buying this flannel, was to bring it to a tailor and tell them to like make a V right here and make the V really high. Except knowing me, I didn't do it, and I got really lazy and I just kind of forgot about it, and it just didn't really become that important anymore. So it's like on my list of like clothing things to do that I just never got around to. And this is another size large. So one thing I did want to mention about Zara that I did not say, I know I'm talking about Zara flannels. Even though I'm talking about these items, you're probably not going to be able to buy them. And you're probably like, well, it's a fast fashion company. They're probably going to make it again, and they make thousands of them. I think the way that their business model works is that they create, I mean, it's fast fashion, right? They only create so many batches of so many different things. And once it's made, it's made. And you would think that it's the other way around, that they would make a whole bunch of flannels and they would just keep making those flannels because they keep selling and everyone's wearing the same thing. But that's not the case. They actually have certain stores, surprisingly, certain stores have different items. They might have like, let's just say 50 or 60% of it is the same from every store. Those are the stock items. But then that other like 40 to 50% of the other items, whether it be like dress up clothes or flannels or t-shirts, hoodies, jackets, whatever, jeans, are going to be different per store, per flagship store, not like the smaller Zara's, but like the flagship downtown LA, downtown San Francisco type Zara stores. They are gonna have some unique pieces in there. And I almost hate talking about Zara. I really do. Zara and Uniqlo. Well, maybe not Uniqlo, but Zara specifically, because Zara is fast fashion, as we know, and a big part of like fast fashion in like having a YouTube channel. It's cliche for me to talk about it sometimes, especially like switching between Zara and I'm like, yeah, here's a Balenciaga jacket, which that is actually the next brand name, but like it's, you know, it is what it is, but it's very affordable at the end of the day. This ended up being like $30. Like, come on, like 30 bucks for a flannel that for sure I will, you know, I'll definitely be wearing in the future again too. It's very clean. It has definitely a lot more of a black tone to it, which I like. I don't think out of anything I showed here today is more black than it is a different color. So ended up getting this. And also, like I just mentioned, this is not really a flannel. It's like a flannel jacket. It's like, imagine a flannel. I know I can't really show it on film, but imagine a flannel, but it's like very thick. It's like two flannels stacked on each other. So it's like a little bit warmer. And it's also nice to kind of have a hoodie underneath. That's actually how thick it is. You can wear it over a hoodie instead of underneath, kind of like what I did with that gray one earlier. So really cool pickup. And whether you'll find this actual pattern, hard to say, but if you do happen to do it, send me a message and I can give a shout out on the community page and we could talk about it there. So, all right, the last one with a naked rack. This one I haven't worn and I saved it for this video. Why am I standing up with my face cut out? I saved it for this video. And I hunted this thing down, man. Oh my god. I still got the tag on it and everything. So this is Balenciaga. And this is called the padded flannel jacket or something like that. The red padded flannel jacket. Can't remember the exact name. But just, I guess on a better note, for those who are like, oh, that's gonna be too expensive for me, whatever. So just know this, when buying Balenciaga, man, this kind of looks weird with a naked rack in the middle. I'll just sit in the middle here. So with buying Balenciaga, if you are like me and you don't always like paying full price and you want the retail stuff or whatever, the real stuff, I would recommend just keep an eye out on what Balenciaga puts on sale. And then after they've gone on sale, maybe like a week after that, check Grailed, check eBay, check all your third-party reselling sites. And eventually there's gonna be a pop-up where someone bought it on sale. And as we know, if you buy something that's designer, it's probably usually half off at that point if they resell it, because a lot of it doesn't keep its value depending on the piece. And this happened to be one of those pieces. But my favorite thing about this piece is that it really V's right here. I know I keep talking about that in flannels, but that's really important to me. But actually, you know what? Here, why don't we do this? Wow! The way it fits really nice because of this like V here, and it flares out as well too, kind of like that. But it's also thick enough where it keeps its shape, which I love, and it doesn't like fold up here or fold up here. And it has like, it basically just kind of keeps its integrity, and I like that about the flannel itself. And I like this thing. I don't really even know what you're supposed to use this for, but I like it. It kind of adds to the aesthetic of the jacket. And plus, just the final word on that, on this jacket, is that I didn't own any primarily red flannels, so I was like, this is going to be an amazing touch to the rest of the colors that I have here that I've talked about today. You know what, this is annoying the hell out of me. I need to move this. Come on, we're gonna move sideways. Where are we at? Okay. This video was long awaited, and this video took me a long time to make. And this is like me talking a lot. I'm gonna go drink some tea after this because I'm losing my voice at this point. I would say my last word is that the people that have been asking for this video, just at least try your best to like and comment on the video. Those specific people that asked me, like and comment and tell me if this was like, you know, worth waiting for, because I almost built this entire space and this like white background thing particularly for this, which we're gonna use this for other things too. But you know, it is what it is. So anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys and girls keep it locked right here for all your latest information from clothing, music to culture. It is your boy Keezy, and I'm out. Peace.
heads one time with this dope shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody on that bullshit ass bandwagon, man. But you know what I'm saying? Whatever happened to coming the dopest, baby. Whatever happened to coming dope, man. That's the only thing I want to know, man.